Now, the way one worsens their OCD is they often feel guilty and they struggle with their thoughts. And because they struggle with their thoughts, they make them more persistent and chronic. And so to overcome OCD, one has to let go of this struggle. Now, that's really a lot easier said than done. So, what I always tell people is that avoiding the feared situation only makes the fear stronger. What people don't realize is that by staying in the feared situation, that lessens the fear over time. So you're not alone. Here's an interesting concept, and I try to educate my clients when I'm working with them and when I'm speaking at events, try to emphasize this is a really important piece that they are not alone living with OCD, and there's a chain of thoughts. So typically people with OCD think, as you can appreciate from the ones that I did go over, they think catastrophically and have this exaggerated sense of responsibility for themselves. And so therefore recovery has to be step by step. And we need to recognize that familiar cycle or pattern of obsessions and compulsions, like we alluded to earlier with that circle of obsessions, anxiety, compulsions, alleviation, and then it just vicious cycles goes over and over. So, what are some of the thoughts that people have when it as it relates to their OCD? Let's just give you a couple. So, we have thoughts like, I will be unable to stop thinking about it. Having this thought means I'll go crazy, become violent, or lose control. That's a big one, especially with harm or pedophile. Having a real violent thought means I really want to do it. And thinking about it means I'm a terrible person. Now, thinking about it goes along the whole spectrum of OCD subtypes. Often people living with OCD feel terrible about having the obsessions. Now, they also feel embarrassed. So we must learn, as a coach, I teach people to learn to address the anxiety rather than the obsession.